3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Endo Miller. And today we're gonna discuss about how to plan our year, our goals, and so on. So, Jack, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Joaquim Maia, but my friends and relatives call me by Jack. Yeah. I live near Lisbon, in Sintra, in the district of Lisbon. It's more or less 35 kilometers away from Lisbon. Then I am 76 years old, married, retired, also retired, with a son, a daughter, 3 grandsons, and I am here in the Talk and Talk to improve my skills in English.
Okay.
Because
thanks a lot, Jack.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Okay.
Okay.
So, Epaminondas, your turn. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, guys. I'm Epaminondas, and I am 27 years old. I live in Brasilia. I work as a personal training. I like to spend my free time watching funny videos on Instagram and YouTube, and reading and watching documentaries. And yeah, that's it. How about you, Felipe Lira? Could you introduce yourself, please?
Well, good morning, guys. I'm Felipe Lira. I am 43 years old. I'm a network engineer. I live in Recife. I am married and I have 1 daughter. That's it. It's a summary of my life.
You are muted.
Yeah, thanks a lot. As usual, in the main room, I try to always, bring another discussion, not only following the question, but also creating other ones from your answer. So let me start from the second question. The secret of everything is consistency. Do you agree? In your opinion, what are the difficulties of following? Jack, you can start. I would like to know from you.
Okay. I don't know. The secret is it's one thing very difficult sometimes. The secret to keep secrets and do not to keep secrets. More or less, in my case, when any person, any friend, for example, say to me something that they don't know what people know, the things that he are told to me, normally I keep the secret. I don't say for other persons the secret that any other person say to me, but maybe there are many people don't have the same habit to guard secrets, and in that case sometimes it's not good, right?
Yeah,
because sometimes there are important secrets that the people don't want that other people know them, and in the many situations, when we divulge the secrets of other persons, in the many times, the result is to have to hard the other people, to offend the other peoples. And in many times it causes damages in your lives.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Jack. Let me see from Epaminondas. What do you think about this question?
Maybe, but I'm not sure if constancy is the key. And for me, knowledge is the key, because you have to do the right thing. If you are constant doing the wrong thing, it doesn't matter. So for me, knowledge is the key, but only knowledge is not enough to achieve what you want to achieve. So maybe knowledge plus constancy and is the key to achieve. It's the second.
Yeah, I'm laughing here because I'm thinking if the knowledge comes with the consistency, you know, or the opposite.
Maybe
the consistency, you know, comes with the knowledge. It's interesting. Felipe, what do you think?
I agree that consistency is a secret for success, for example. But like Epaminondas said, it's a mix of the consistency and knowledge, and that's it. It's difficult to keep a constant, because during the journey, it's appear many other things in your life, you know. For example,
Yeah,
in my life, I have family. Sometimes that happen. I need to take care of my family, of my study, of my job, you know. It's difficult,
okay.
but you need to keep it in your goals, you know. That's it.
Yeah, it's hard because the consistency is about pretty much about that, you know, like we always have some problem to solve, you know, in any case. So do not lost, you know, this pathway that you want to follow, your goals and so on, because thinking the consequence of do not do that. And I'm saying that because, you know, it's something that I have to keep in my mind to follow my things, you know, to do my research, to study more English, including, so I totally agree with you all, guys. Let's move to the question number 4. I think the number 4 will be nice. How do you maintain yourself in an uplifting energy? Okay, excited with the things. Oh, I'm very excited, but you know, sometimes we start excited, but then you start to doing, oh my God, I'm so tired to do it again and so on. But you would have to repeat, you know, like practicing English and so on. Yeah. And let me see, Jack.
How do you maintain yourself in uplifting energy?
Uplift energy, yeah.
Uplifting energy. For me, essentially, to do exercise in the morning.
Oh, very good one.
to begin the day well. For me, if I can, is to in the morning after lunch, after breakfast, I exercise some more or less an hour. For example, today I was already my train to maintain with energy all the rest of the day. Because if we begin the day with today I don't go to do this, to do that. We are all the day with not impression to do anything. If you start the day doing something that we like to do, is the main important to spend all the day very well.
Perfect. And you know what? When you lack one day, like you do not do what you have to do in one day, your brain kind of record this, this habit, this pattern.
Yeah.
So if you miss one day, it's more easy to miss other day and to miss other, it's the consequence is a looping, and you kind of stay in a trap, in a prison of habits. So very, very good one, because when you start your day being very active and productive as well, so you already stay in the beginning of the day, you stay excited a lot to do other things.
Is now is what I do, because now I am free time to do that. Because I'm retired, and not retired. I have all the time to do what they want. When I work, it's not possible to do that.
You're right. Felipe, what's your point about it?
What make me energy is to think about the result that I will get when I achieve my goals, For example, 5 years ago, I started to study for one certification, one other IT certification, and if I achieve that certification, my salary is practically twice,
Oh,
so it's making me keep energy, because the result that I will get when I achieve the certification or other kind of goals. That's it.
Very good. Very good. Thinking in that all the process, the result, it's very good. And Epaminondas, how about you?
How do you maintain yourself? Honestly, for me, it's impossible. And because some days I'm very excited about my goals, but some days I'm a little down about my goals, about my routine. It's the normal flow of the life. But to help me, I try to do my tasks. In my opinion, it's very important to have a little tasks daily, and to keep in your mind your goal. And mainly for me, I try to fit the things that I need to do in some day. I fit in my routine. So I have a strong routine, and it's maintained in the right way.
Very good. Yeah, it's something very, intriguing, because when you have this kind of, change of mood, and the start very excited with the things, and then you're very down. Oh my God, struggling. And yeah, I'm like I always started thinking I think most part of the people, I started to do something new in a very excited way, uplifting energy. But then this energy, decrease and decrease when the days passing. But nowadays I'm kind of facing the whole things, the things that I have to do or develop and so on. in a kind of neutral mood, like I have to begin, I kind of planning only my day, only my day. Today I have to do this and that, finish. Do not think too much, because I think this kind of mood, excited or down, is generated by the imagination of the future, a lot. And in the same point, for example, the people, a lot of people, expectation. Totally right. And a lot of people do not start do something because they are thinking, oh my God, in the future, I cannot do that because I will commit mistakes and the people will judge me and so on, and live in the future. But, you aren't present, but, in your mind, live in the future, like, oh my God, we'll be like this or like that. So I won't start. So
Exactly.
It's hard to avoid this kind of mentality, because it's more automatic. I don't know. So let me see the question. Number 6. Yeah. Have you organized the tasks to be accomplished in your 2022?
Cool.
Go ahead, Marlon, it's your turn.
And yeah,
Be honest.
yeah, I organized it, but it's a little funny because I don't have romantic feel about the transition of the year or something like that. For me, it's a continuation about the last year. I think my goals like the Olympic Games for years.
Oh, very good.
It's a good time
Very point
to
of view.
achieve something a big something. So for me, I have the some tests, some goals to read, but especially I try to continue my tasks the last year and maintain this habit, this behavior. I know that I will read the goals that I need to read. For example, English. If I study every single day a little bit, if I'm here in TNT talking with another people and reading about a little of grammar, and it's impossible to not
Natural.
achieve my goal.
Yeah.
It's natural. So for me, that's it.
But it's hard. It's very hard to face the challenge with this, idea. Like, that's a natural process. So I will do that because it will be natural. One time you will do the things that you have. So, Jack, how about you?
Have you organized the tasks to be accomplished in your 2022? For all the year, I don't organize the tasks for all the year because normally I organize my tasks, my works week by week, months by months.
That's nice. Very good, very good. Because the most part of the people not organize anything.
Yeah. Before the COVID, normally I organized a trip every year or 2 trips. Normally we made two trips.
Okay.
Normally every year, and it's very exciting when we decided to make the trip in August, September, October, the months that you choose to make the trip. Normally I organize the tasks for the year, but now in this moment, now it's normally day by day, week by week. For example, my wife and I, for example, we decide for one day, or what we go to do today. Morning we go to shopping. In the afternoon, for example, we made something in the yard outside. For example, when we decided to do something in the Prussian week, we speak about that. But normally, no. Day by day, week by week, month by month, it's what we discuss, not our tasks.
Yeah, in my case, I try to always, have one goal, like one thing, little things to solve in the day. Like, I plan in the night and I write and take a note in my planner. So I have to conclude this task. It's important for me because when I wake up, I'm already thinking, I kind of wake up already thinking that in at least one thing, like, and I know that it's not your case, Jack, but this topic is just to discuss because a lot of people is afraid to start to speak in English because they feel so, nervous and oh my God, I cannot speak because it's hard to, to do this or to do that. So I'm kind of to discuss or review this prejudice, like to untrigger the people, the brain, or like you can't do that. You only have to plan. Everybody, can to do the things. Only you have to plan the things in small one. Do not think in the whole thing, but in the small one. Like I have to do this, and then I did that. So let's move forward. Felipe.
I consider myself a organized person. I need to do an organized person in my work because I have a lot of tasks during the day. I have one or two projects or cases to solve. There are a lot of different things to do during the day. So in this way, I need to be organized person because if I don't organize my things, my day will be a chaos.
Okay, it's something that's natural for you. So
What?
it's something natural to you because you have to do this every single day.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm PhD student, so nowadays I was just talked to Epaminondas yesterday that I have, during this process I had to learn how to study, and this this thing brought me a lot of insights about the process of learning in general, like in English, but in any any kind of studies and any work. Because I remember when I was a teenager, I wasn't, organized because nobody taught me how to be organized. Like, man, you have to conclude the exercise. You have to, you study more. You study like this or like that, make a framework, a script about what we will do or something like that. So it's, I feel that's very nice. When I see a person that is organized, and then I already think, oh my God, it's very nice. When I see a young people organize it, and I think, oh, that's very nice, because it's more easy to solve some problems in the future because you already know how to start. At least you have a framework to think about. And yeah, let's move to the question number 8. What distraction or trivial pursuit should we eliminate? Philippe.
What distraction or trivial? Pursuit. What does pursuit means? I don't know this
Pursuit
word.
is something, you know, it's something that you have to looking for, searching. Trivial, you know, some trivial pursuit is something that, you know, is not valuable, but you are searching or doing.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Not eliminate for all, but for me, it's a stuff is in Instagram. You know, I sometimes I waste a lot of time seeing the things in Instagram. When I see it's the past 1 hour, or I don't know. That's it. In that
Yeah,
moment,
you
in that moment, it's,
you stay in the prison of the algorithm.
yes,
And
exactly.
you know, it's funny because sometimes we spend a lot of time on social media. And imagine, you know, let's detail it a little bit. Imagine that we spend 1 hour, you know, per day on social media. 1 hour studying, man. 1 hour makes exercise. It is a lot of time. But 1 hour in Instagram, it's okay, or social media, it's okay. But 1 hour makes exercise. Oh my God. Or studying English. Oh my God. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's too much time. I cannot do that. So it's something interesting to think in this, you know, this balance and to compare this comparison about time, the perception of time.
And
Okay.
you know, in class before, I don't know what class it was. The girl said me that there is an option to put in Instagram the time per day, the time, you know, for example,
Yeah,
10 minutes per day, it's enough for me. Okay. So I chose the options inside the Instagram. So when past 10 minutes, the Instagram blocked it for me. I don't know
okay.
if there is it.
I know this too, you know, but it's not like this. The Instagram only alert you that, you know, you spending more time that you programmed.
Okay.
But you know, the app do not will be blocked if you pass the time. So it's just to just to cause some struggle in your mind. It's
Okay.
that. Jack, how about you? What distraction do you want to eliminate?
And we can understand trivial pursuits. It's the same habits that we have.
Could be.
Habits.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I don't have trivial pursuits to eliminate, because when I see, then I am addicted, viciado, addicted.
Addicted.
With something, immediately I cancel. I don't have time to stay addicted with something.
Okay.
Because sometimes ago, I drink 4 coffees a day.
Okay.
I thought it's more coffee to drink in one day. Now I drink only 2 coffees. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. The more difficult trivial pursuits to eliminate is when I smoke. When I smoke, to stop smoking, was very difficult to stop. No, normal. I don't have many trivial things to eliminate, because when I see it's time to cancel, I stop immediately. For example, it's one thing that you spoke already. For example, many people are addicted with the smartphones,
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram. All the people watch smartphones. Now, when I see that it's time to stop, immediately I stop to make that thing.
And you know what? It's very interesting what you said, because and what Philip says as well, because the way that the social media operate in your mind is similar to the cigarette, you know, the smoking, because it's something like, I don't know if you already had about it, Philip, Paminondas and Jack, but it's like when you see something new on Instagram, your brain starts to trigger, you know, the dopamine, like, you know, and the smoking operates in the same way. Mm-hmm. So you start to stay kind of addicted and see new things, a new story, because, you know, will appear a new thing. So your brain start to, you know, to kind of trigger the dopamine, and start to do it a lot of time. So a lot of people they cannot stay far from the cell phone, because, you know, the brain wants to see more, or want to see something new, and the people cannot stay, you know, without touch and the smartphone. So it's nice. It's an intriguing thing to think. Yeah. How about you, Paminondas?
For me, my cell phone too, mainly videos and Instagram, but it's a little hard for me because I work in my cell phone. My job is on Instagram, so I have to have my cell phone here close to me all the time. So it's a little hard, but I try to. I need to get away my cell phone during my job. It's the mainly thing that I need to do while I'm working. I don't to pick up my cell phone, but I also think that I need distractions and trivial habits. It's a good thing too. So I really like to play my video games and watching fully videos and spend my time with this, because I think it's important too. And maybe sometimes we are hard too much with ourselves and try to be busy all day and working all day and
maybe it's a problem.
Don't have time to spend a fully things in the life too. And yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, especially because we aren't hobbit. You know, we aren't hobbit. Something like, you know, we are discussing this kind of question and reflect a little bit, discuss, because it's something that we have to pay attention on it. You know, for example, sometimes I'm studying and writing my things, and I have a guitar, you know, in here, back on me, and sometimes I just stop the things and take my guitar, you know, put a lyric here and start to think and start to play something, just to change, you know, to turn my mood, you know. And I know that it's good for me, because when I restart working, I feel, you know, the difference. But of course, you know, I have to separate a time to do that, you know. So it's not something like, oh my God, I'm spending too much time singing and playing. You know, I can think something about that, but I'm not a robot. So, you know, I for example, I like to watch cartoons a lot. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I will watch one episode, and so I start to watch the cartoons. So it's something that we only have to pay attention, and be careful with the thing, because it's something that if you do not control your time, the time will control you. All the things that you do will control you. And also,
it's a little hard because our brain are tracking ourselves all the time and creating habits. And when we, for example, you are working and maybe I need my guitar, and you pick up your guitar. It's a habit too. It's very, very difficult to manage because sometimes you create a new habits and about distractions and don't put your focus in what are you doing at this time. It's very hard to manage it.
yeah, you're right. And Jack, what do you think about this? Can you give you some advice to us?
What is the questions?
The question, I'm creating the question right now.
Okay.
How can we measure our time? How to control our, impulse?
I control very well my time. I am very, very, very organized, and normally in one day. Now, for example, in this moment, because I am too much free time, then I organized also more my time during all the day. What can I do? Well, for example, you play guitar.
Yeah,
I play guitar also.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice.
Every day I reserve 1 hour more or less for the guitar. Ukulele also. I play ukulele.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
you know ukulele.
Yeah, I know.
Ukulele. I have
I would like
also. When I feel sad, it's the most important thing to feel with energy to do something is to play a little minutes with guitar or ukulele to feel strong.
Very good habit.
Yeah. No, normally in the morning I have a little yard around my house. In the morning, normally I make some works outside.
Okay.
In the afternoon, normally I program all the time.
That's nice, Jack.
For example, today is listen here with you in the class. In the night, I stayed also some minutes in the talking. And in the night, I read. I like to read. Normally, 1 hour, I study story. I like to much to read story about countries, about medicine.
I hope to see you here again, Jack. I will talk to the people that came back from the small rooms. Guys, how was the conversation for you? Did you enjoy? Only 8 questions. Yeah, I would like to know from you. Let me see one person here. João, based on it's a hard question.
So
based on your reality, 2022 will be a different year or just a continuation of 2021?
for me, it will be a different year, like I will try to learn from my mistakes, and this kind of thing. And I will try to to get better this year than the last year, you know, like for example, in studies, you know.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
But
Very
about
good to hear that.
yeah,
Okay.
but about the word, you know, like pandemic and this kind of thing, I don't know. I really don't know, you know, like because this time, you know, like it's really worse with the pandemic and this kind of thing. So
Yeah, yeah, very good. You know, sometimes I think you have to, separate that from, because it's a whole big one stuff that we cannot control. So, we have to control enough, like, and I'm not happy with what the things that I've been reading on news. So about the pandemic, I'm saying so. But thanks a lot, João. Let me see how was the conversation, Bruna?
It was great. I love talking about it, so it's always good taking some tips from the other guys, and also seeing, like, I've been attending the meetings for a while, so it's always good to hear from the others the things they could already achieve, and like Kusaya shared about her job that she got last year and the things she wants to achieve this year. And also Yas and Daphne too. So it was great sharing and like listening from them how they keep themselves like inspired and trying to work on the things they want. It was really like a motivational talk, it was great.
Yeah, I feel the same, when I listen to the answer, like, oh my God, I have to do something. How about you, Bruna Shintaku?
So for me, it's very amazing. All the time it's amazing. I love this moment with you, and it's important to change the opinion and the goals and the motivated, the main motivate. I think it's I learned a lot in this moment. So thank you.
Yeah, I think it's the purpose of the group, to learning from each other, because we have a lot of people in different level of English and a level, of life in terms of knowledge. So we can share the things like a community. It's important because we are kind of learning from the reality, not only from, something that do not sleep when they are working or something like that. This kind of note that we have a lot on the internet. So something real that the people already tried, and they accomplished. So it's important to know from the real. Maite, how was the conversation for you?
Very different.
I cannot. Oh, okay.
Never can.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it was fine. It was everything all right. We could share different opinions and our perspectives of the year.
Okay, let me see other person. Jefferson, say a few words for us about coach.
I really don't like coach. I hate coach. But but this session in English is very important because it's very important, this class today. Not this class, I don't like this conversation about the goals, how everyone work with goals, how to set in a goal, how to have a plan, how to write down, how to achieve the goals. We talk a lot about procrastination and talk about the future. How will be the future? I really don't know. Just God knows how will be the future. But we hope you'll be better.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? Sometimes I feel that the people are so struggling about something, goals or something that they are doing, developing, so on. And sometimes just one change of point of view, will change everything. Like, you know, we start to say, oh my God, I'm thinking, you know, that way, in that way, but now I will think in this way. It's so more easy, you know, it's easy to do. So it's important because we have to renew the ideas, you know, to renew the words. I believe on it, you know, have to refresh our mind a lot every time. It's the way that we can keep alive, you know, doing the things, keeping uplift energy. So yeah.
One big example, it's now I'm a professional. I really don't know why we will have in-person class or remote class in February. I really don't know.
Okay.
We really don't know. That's our reality now.
Yeah. So guys, now it's the time of the YouTube session, or YouTuber session that, you know, I will share with you the video here. Please subscribe on the channel, you know, give us the like, and let a comment if you want about, you know, how do you plan your goals and something like that. I think will be a nice practice on writing. And was a very nice conversation. Jack, I hope to see you again.
Yeah,
everybody, I hope to see you again. Was a very pleasure. I learned a lot from you, you know, in every session. Bye-bye, guys. Have a nice week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice
Bye-bye, you too.
Bye.
Bye.